Taurus Yearly Horoscope 2026. Through this special video on the Taurus Horoscope 2026, how the year 2026 will be for individuals born under the Taurus zodiac sign in areas such as health, education, business, career, financial life, love, married life, and family life. In addition to this, based on planetary transits, we will also provide some simple remedies to help you achieve positive results in 2026. Before that, please subscribe to our channel. So, let us begin this horoscope and find out what the Taurus Horoscope 2026 predicts for Taurus natives. 1. Health. According to the Taurus Horoscope 2026, the year is expected to be better than average in terms of health for Taurus natives. However, with proper care and caution, your health can remain favorable throughout the year. The transit of Jupiter will remain in your second house until June 2, 2026, which will be considered entirely positive for you. From June 2 to October 31, Jupiter will move to your third house. While this position may or may not bring favorable outcomes, the fact that the Lord of the House of Gains, 11th house, is in an exalted state suggests that you won't face any significant negative health issues either. The exalted position of the Lord of the 8th house indicates that if you regularly practice yoga, exercise, and meditation, your health will generally remain good. After October 31, 2026, there is a possibility that Jupiter may not be as supportive. However, it also won't be the cause of any serious health issues. During this time, Jupiter may remain neutral in its influence. As for the transit of Ketu, no major negative effects are visible. However, if you have pre-existing heart or chest-related concerns, you should remain cautious. According to the Taurus Horoscope 2026, Saturn's third aspect will be on your first house, which may cause you to face minor health issues. This could result in laziness, fatigue, or occasional body aches. Hence, adopting yoga and regular exercise could prove beneficial for you. Overall, your health is expected to remain good this year, and there are no indications of any major ailments. The ruling planet of your zodiac sign also governs your sixth house. Venus is the lord of both these houses, and its transit will largely remain favorable for you. Therefore, Venus will not trouble you in matters of health, and Jupiter, too, may give average to above average results. However, considering the placement of Ketu and Saturn, it is advisable to maintain a balanced diet and engage in yoga and exercise to enjoy a healthy lifestyle. 2. Education. From an educational perspective, the year 2026 will be quite favorable for Taurus natives. Jupiter, the planet associated with higher education, will remain in your second house from the beginning of the year until June 2. This positioning will create a positive and supportive environment around you, allowing you to focus on your studies with even a little effort. As a result, you will be able to achieve better academic outcomes. From June 2 to October 31, Jupiter, who also rules your 11th house of gains and 8th house, will transit through your third house in an exalted position. This is also considered a beneficial placement. Jupiter's aspect on your 9th house, house of luck, during this time will further support your educational pursuits. Students involved in research or higher academic studies are likely to benefit significantly from Jupiter's blessings. Especially until October 31, the period is expected to be fruitful for all students. Those studying law or tourism will also experience a positive time, particularly between June 2 and October 31, which may bring favorable opportunities for travel-related education. The transit of Mercury is expected to be better than average for you. Jupiter's position will mostly remain favorable as well. However, by keeping in mind the influence of Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu, if you stay logical and focused on your subjects, you are likely to achieve success. In summary, the year 2026 will be a good one for Taurus natives in terms of education. With sincere effort and by relying on both luck and hard work, you can attain excellent academic results. 3. Business. The year will bring mixed outcomes for Taurus natives in terms of business. However, if you proceed with caution and wisdom, you can turn even average results into favorable ones. The lord of your 10th house, house of karma, profession, will be positioned in the 11th house, house of gains, which is considered an excellent placement. This alignment can help you receive good profits in proportion to your hard work. From the beginning of the year until June 2nd, Jupiter's aspect will also be on your 10th house, which is considered auspicious. Then, from June 2nd to October 31st, 2026, Jupiter will directly aspect your 11th house, aiming to bring your financial gains. Especially because the lord of the house of gains is looking at its own house, Jupiter will try to deliver very favorable results. As a result, Taurus natives are likely to earn significant profits through their business endeavors. The transit of Mercury will also mostly be in your favor. However, the transit of Rahu and Ketu may not be as strong for you in business matters this year. Until December 5th, Rahu and Ketu will influence your 10th house, which could lead you to take risks during this period. Consequently, there is a chance that you might suffer losses in certain areas. Therefore, it is advisable for you to make any new business investments wisely and with careful planning. Even if you've known someone for a long time, act with discretion when starting a new venture. Consult experienced individuals and make well-informed decisions. This will increase the likelihood of favorable outcomes. The influence of Jupiter will continue to affect either your house of gains or house of profession in one way or another throughout the year. This indicates that if you work under the guidance of experienced elders and knowledgeable mentors, you will be able to avoid any major losses. In summary, with proper caution and smart decision making, you can take your business to new heights in 2026. 4. Career. From a career perspective, the year 2026 will be quite favorable for the Taurus natives. The lord of the house of gains will be residing in your 2nd house from the beginning of the year till June 2nd, and will be aspecting the 6th house. As a result, your job situation will remain stable and supportive, and you are unlikely to face any major difficulties. From June to October 31st, 2026, Jupiter will not have a direct connection with the house of career, and yet, it still won't cause any hurdles in your professional life. After October 31st, Jupiter's influence may weaken slightly, but you can still expect reasonably positive results from it. However, due to Rahu's impact on the 10th house until December 5th, you will need to stay cautious about your work environment. You are advised to focus on your work solely and not pay attention to others. Avoid getting involved in workplace gossip or internal politics. During this period, pay attention to the tasks assigned to you and avoid distractions caused by others' opinions or actions. There may be occasional disagreements with your seniors during this phase. It is also possible that your boss or a higher-up may view you with suspicion over certain matters. In such cases, it will be important for you to keep proper documentation and proof of your honesty and diligence. Doing so will help you defend yourself if any issues arise and also quieten your detractors. In summary, employed Taurus natives can expect largely favorable outcomes in 2026. By staying focused, honest, and cautious, especially during the influence of Rahu, you can navigate the year successfully and make steady progress in your job. 5. Financial life. The year is expected to be favorable for the financial life of Taurus natives. From the beginning of the year until June 2nd, Jupiter, the lord of your house of gains, will be positioned in your house of wealth. This alignment not only indicates a strong inflow of income but will also prove helpful in encouraging savings. From June 2nd to October 31st, Jupiter will be exalted and will aspect your house of gains. As a result, there is a strong possibility of receiving a good income. However, during this period, you may need to make some extra effort in order to save effectively. After October 31st, Jupiter might not be as helpful in matters related to gains, but the blessings of Saturn will continue to support you financially. Additionally, after December 5th, Rahu will also aid in increasing your income. During this time, most of the planetary positions will work in your favor to help you achieve substantial financial gains. In the first half of the year, you are also likely to succeed in accumulating a decent amount of savings. Overall, 2026 will be a promising year for Taurus natives in terms of finances, and with a little effort, you will be able to save well too. 6. Love life. The year 2026 will be an average one for the love life of Taurus natives. However, Mercury, the lord of your 5th house, will prevent any major troubles in your romantic relationships. That said, Saturn's aspect on the 5th house indicates that taking your relationship lightly may not be wise. If you are in love with someone, it is important to express your feelings within respectful boundaries. Failing to do so could lead to misunderstandings or cracks in the relationship. There may also be a risk of defamation or loss of reputation. Jupiter's transit will neither strongly favor nor negatively impact your love life. However, Saturn could bring average outcomes in your romantic affairs, especially for those who love sincerely and honestly. On the other hand, people who engage in deception or superficial displays of love may face difficulties in their relationships, as Saturn's presence in the house of gains is considered positive, but his aspect is generally viewed as inauspicious. Saturn is inherently a just and fair planet, so as per his nature, those who are truly deserving will receive what they are entitled to. Simply put, people who genuinely love with a pure heart are unlikely to be disappointed. Venus, the planet of love and relationships, will also transit in your favor during this time. All in all, the year 2026 may bring mixed results for Taurus natives in their love life. 7. Married life. According to the Taurus Horoscope 2026, the year will be supportive for Taurus individuals who are eligible for marriage. From the beginning of the year until June 2nd, Jupiter will be positioned in your 2nd house. This indicates the possibility of an increase in family members, suggesting that either someone new will enter your family after marriage or you may become part of a new family. If you are a woman, this phase may bring you into a new family. On the other hand, Taurus men are likely to get married during this period. The time from June 2nd to October 31st, 2026, will also be favorable, as Jupiter will be casting its aspect on your 7th house, house of marriage, thereby supporting marriage prospects. However, after October 31st, Jupiter's position might not remain as favorable. From the perspective of married life, the time from the beginning of 2026 until October 31st will be considered very good. The period following that may not be as positive for marital life. In summary, the year 2026 may bring better than average results for Taurus natives in terms of marriage and married life. The planetary positions indicate that the timing will mostly be favorable. 8. Family life. The year will be favorable for the family life of Taurus natives. Especially from the beginning of the year until June 2nd, the transit of Jupiter in the 2nd house indicates that harmony among family members will remain strong. There is also a possibility of an auspicious event taking place at home. During this time, family and relatives may gather to discuss important matters, communicate openly, and show mutual concern for one another. From June 2nd to October 31st, Jupiter is expected to deliver neither favorable nor unfavorable results. During this period, family members may be seen busy with their respective responsibilities, possibly leading to less interaction. However, they will neither interfere with nor create trouble for each other. After October 31st, due to the changed position of Jupiter, you may need to make extra efforts to maintain a peaceful environment at home. There could be tensions in the household arising from certain issues, which might affect relationships. Despite this, most of the year will remain favorable overall. In summary, 2026 will largely bring good outcomes for your family life. As for domestic life, this year is also expected to be quite auspicious. However, according to the Taurus Horoscope 2026, there may be some tension in relationships after October 31st. Additionally, you may face increased difficulties in purchasing household items or managing domestic affairs post-October. 9. Land, property, and vehicle. Taurus natives may experience average results in matters related to property, home, and vehicles this year. However, since the financial aspect of the year will be quite favorable, your financial condition will remain strong. Still, from an astrological perspective, it may not be considered ideal to invest your money in buying a vehicle or new property during this period. In simple terms, merely having money does not guarantee happiness related to land, home, or vehicles. For that, the blessings of the 4th house and the house of gains are also necessary. This year, for the most part, you will have the blessings of the 11th house. However, until December 5th, due to the influence of Rahu and Ketu on the 4th house, you may face some issues related to property, home, or vehicles. This means you may have to put in a lot of effort to acquire these assets, or even if you do acquire them, you may still face challenges, such as vehicle breakdowns, land disputes, or complications in building a house. This year may bring average or slightly below average outcomes in terms of land, home, and vehicle matters. However, with significant effort, the results can improve. Ultimately, you will likely succeed in enjoying the benefits of property, home, and vehicle comforts after overcoming some obstacles. Remedies. Wear silver on the upper part of your body. Donate yellow fruits at a temple on Thursdays. If possible, offer food to the visually impaired. If you liked this video, please don't forget to subscribe the channel and share this video with your friends and relatives.